doing the intro.
I can do the intro.
All right, let's do the intro then.
All right. Welcome to the Film Dudes. I'm Landon, the drunken Kansan, and we have Stuart and Joseph, and maybe even somebody will show up later. Who knows?
Well, that's a far more
We,
exciting intro than I could have ever pulled off in 2 seconds.
Way more enthusiastic.
Yep. So anyway, before we get to talking about the Mickey Mouse shithole house, let's talk about the Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
okay.
All right. Sounds great.
I walked in expecting to be disappointed, and I was not disappointed in the fact that I was disappointed.
I feel like that's a very accurate description.
Yeah,
So
they
the
should not
movie,
have done.
yeah, the movie came out in 2019. And the fact that it came out in 2019 means that they probably started working on it right after Kevin Smith had his heart attack, and it kind of shows that they rushed a lot. And I don't know, they kind of fell into their own trap where they're like, oh man, reboots are. You can't call it a sequel or whatever. You gotta call it a reboot. Or reboot versus remake. There we go. He's like, oh man,
Yeah,
reboots, they gotta have, like, just enough change for you to watch the same shit twice and blah blah blah. And then it was like, oh yeah, they always have kids and diversity. And then what do they have? Kids and diversity. And the Ku Klux Klan.
yep.
um, I don't know. It was weird. Also, the fact that he talked. Silent Bob talked.
Like, more than just his one time.
Yes, like a full on speech.
Well, I mean, if you look at every movie they're in, there's at least once.
Yeah, but normally he
Um,
just, like, screams or says, like, some one liner. This was like,
nah,
let's address social injustice, basically.
I mean, when he talks, it's usually, I mean, not counting the one-liners. Um, when he talks, let's see, he talks in Chasing Amy. He gives a really poignant speech uh, that gives the film its title, Chasing Amy.
Ah.
And then in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, he gives this speech about what is it about? Copyright? Something like that.
Yeah, so something like that would probably still be funny, but this one is just like,
It was
oh,
for.
it was so tropey. It really was kind of just, yeah, I did laugh a lot, but at, like, the only times you're meant to laugh, basically. There are just too many things where they're just like, oh, we're kind of hypocrites.
But okay, here's my question. But did it feel like a Kevin Smith movie, anyways?
No, not really, honestly.
Because I mean, when you walk in, I don't know if there's really, with the exception of Chasing Amy, I don't think there's a Kevin Smith movie that's just uh, great. I mean, I love Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, but it's not. It's kind of one of those bad movies that you laugh at. It's not a good movie.
Yeah, but, like, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back was funny because of the whole, like, oh man, you follow the book too? Yeah. And then it was like, those parts were funny. This, they had, like, Tommy Chong show up at the very, 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 very end for, like, 2 minutes. And Joe has suddenly disappeared. Oh, welcome back, Joe.
What in
Hi,
the
Joe.
fine
Where
ass?
you been?
I don't know what's going on. Son of a Okay, where did I cut off?
I was talking about how Tommy Chong showed up for like all of 2 minutes.
Of
Yeah,
course.
man.
So, yeah. It was that kind of a movie.
I mean, but did it feel like a waste of time?
I mean, I had 2 glasses of white wine along with a
Chablis.
beer and 2 or 3 glasses of a dessert wine, so I was laughing at fucking anything at that point.
Jeez, Stuart, who fucked you?
I
Landon.
did. 5 inches up in your maw.
Oh my god.
Well, Landon, you know how to keep a wined and dined.
Yeah. Dinner was good too. We
It
had
was
a
fucking
seven steaks
amazing.
etouffee.
You had what?
7 steaks etouffee.
Ooh,
With some olives and some collard greens, which I'd never had before because my dad apparently grew up on them, and he's like, "Oh, collard greens," and I'm just like, as soon as I went over there and Land's like, "We're having collard greens," I was like, don't say anything. But it was quite tasty, actually.
Yeah, everything turned out good.
Honestly, cheaper meat seems to be better for anything because for $50 you go to a nice place, but they're just like, "Oh, bonjour. Oh, we will serve you this tiny little, like, 3-inch diameter piece of meat that may or may not be wrapped in bacon. We probably won't do that because it is a very fine 5-star restaurant. Would you like a glass of red wine with that?" And I'd go, "Fuck no, I don't want red wine. It tastes like shit."
Hi. You got a Valentine gift. I got
Wow, that was perfect timing.
Okay, I'm
I
back.
felt like it was just that moment from The Meaning of Life where John Cleese is the waiter.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, so Valentine's Day is tomorrow as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Bummy.
Don't you wish someone would, Joe?
Shut up.
Gonna have to go and get the jerky.
Oh my god. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, so moving on to our Who's Died segment. Not necessarily a person this week, but I am quite pissed off because we're really transitioning into this one hard. Blue Sky Studios is being shut down, and I have a word or two to say to Disney. You
That's one for Stuart.
Man, seriously though, fuck Disney for doing that. If you ever watched Robots, any of the Ice Age movies, it's too early in the morning because I had another one lined up. But anyway, they were fucking great. They were
Yeah.
amazing. But no. Oh, we do our things differently. We like 2D flat animation, whereas Blue Sky, oh ho ho, you were very advanced. You did 3D animation, and it actually looked good towards the later Ice Age movies. And it's just like, wow. Alright then. So, I hereby call them the Mickey Mouse House.
Yeah, it's official.
Who wants to join the club? Because I certainly don't.
I mean, it's just the problem that, I mean, they really are turning into that Mickey from South Park, who's just the meanest little bastard you could ever imagine. I
Well-
mean, they're just this evil little. I mean, and it's kind of. It really is sad when you go back and look at like, when when I got Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, and I was constantly watching it, and there's a bonus feature where they have Walt Disney actually showing you the plans for the ride, the little figurines and everything.
Oh,
To
that's
see
kinda
that and look at today where it's basically just this gluttonous corporation that
cool. Yeah.
just, on top of, just swallowing other corporations, they're just rebooting and remaking and firing people left and right.
I see you got
It's
some Jay and
just,
Silent Bob in this podcast, Joe.
yeah. And, let's also, and on top of that, I mean, okay, so to start off, I don't really care I've never been a big Star Wars fan, but, when they fired, what's her name? Carla.
Oh, the
I shared
recent
this.
news about the Mandalorian actress?
Yeah, what's her name?
Yeah. Anyway, she was the main
yeah.
character, though, basically.
Yeah, she's definitely a main character. They were talking about giving her own series on Disney Plus and whatever. And they're like, oh, they said, oh, we're just going to drop her. And Lucasfilms said, we drop her because we won't tolerate anybody who makes abhorrent comments about people based on their religious and ethnicity and so forth.
From what I understand,
Look at
though,
her post. There is nothing.
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing. I mean, I agree with Ben Shapiro that I get tired of people making Holocaust comparisons.
Yeah.
But there was nothing insensitive about them.
But, like...
I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's just like, who knows how long this podcast is going to be able to be posted anywhere, because it's all YouTube and fucking Apple where we'd be able to put it.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, oh, we have opinions. But they do not align with the majority of opinions made by idiots, so therefore we must be silenced.
Yeah. And, it's like, just all the people, it's like, oh, we won't have Johnny Depp in the Pirates of the Caribbean reboot because, we want money, but we don't want bad popularity. And
yeah, well, guess what, Disney?
When
bad popularity is popularity, you fucking idiots.
But, and back, I guess this was in the 90s, Martin Scorsese did a movie about the Dalai Lama. And guess who was pissed off? The Chinese government. Why? Well, that's a whole history lesson that people neglect. And
yes, but was the Tibetan government pissed off? Probably not.
No.
We probably didn't even see a statement from them to be accurate.
Well, I mean, it's about the Dalai fucking Lama, who's about peace and human rights and whatever.
Yeah,
which is the exact opposite of the Chinese government. And Disney like, oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry. I mean, Disney basically has gotten down on its... If it's not busy swallowing other companies and corporations and firing people and eating people's lives, it's eating the Chinese government's dick.
Well, I mean, it did make Mulan,
holy
so...
shit. You want to talk about... I'm sorry. It's just the most hypocritical thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're just watching this beloved, family-friendly entertainment that's just become this giant,
clusterfuck.
Monster. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing, you mentioned the South Park Mickey Mouse. I'm thinking of the robot chicken thing where they're all like, oh, Goofy's married or something, and Walt Disney just stands up and does the fucking Nazi salute and then just disappears. It's just like that scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, but Goofy, you're a dog, and that's a cow, or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, was it?
Annabelle, I think, is what her name was. I don't know. I didn't grow up on that cartoon, so.
It's Bessie.
Really?
Anyway, it's shit is what it is now. That's what Disney officially is.
Yeah. I mean,
What was the point?
quality is.
See, now they're truly turning back into, like, 1950s Hollywood when, you know, all the studios got into trouble for owning the theaters and all that vertical integration. Because now Disney is buying up all their competition and dismantling it. So it's like, excuse me, Disney, have you played Monopoly? Do not pass go. You go to jail. You must roll doubles to get out, so go fuck yourself. You've rolled
Yeah,
doubles
where's
too
this?
many times, Disney.
Yeah, where's the Supreme Court when you need it? Oh,
Oh, the Supreme Court's fucked as well, but let's not go down that rabbit hole. We've done too many politics episodes.
Anyway,
I wasn't gonna touch on it. I was just making a comment.
But anyway, here's my open letter to Disney. To whom it may concern. You're all a bunch of fucking c***s. The end.
Short, sweet, and to the point. Like
whatever
I assume
happened to Craig
Landon's doing.
Shoemaker.
Ah, man. But yeah, that was my hot take on hearing about Blue Sky getting fucked over. Because they also had a production, like, almost out, too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. I can't remember what it was called, but it sounded pretty cool. But nope, we're never gonna see that now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I did see something about that.
So it's just like, Disney, you could have released it as a Disney film and made more money. You dumb, dumb, dumb motherfuckers. Who's in charge? Because didn't Bob Iger step down at the end of last year or something? Or who's making executive decisions here?
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, Bob
yeah.
Chapek. He looks like an asshole.
Bob Chapek?
Yeah.
Bob Chapek.
He looks
I
like
could make
he
up.
truly looks like someone face swapped Elon Musk onto the Amazon CEO.
I mean,
That's what. So it's just two major assholes in one. You, sir, what's your name? Asshole, sir, major asshole.
who is he? He's an asshole, sir. I know he's an asshole. Who is he?
Raise your
We're all
hand if
act-
you're an asshole. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Penelope loves that movie.
What? I mean, how can you not love it?
So Studio Ghibli came out with a new film.
Ooh, that's
Oh, yeah.
a much fresher change of pace here. What is it?
Yeah.
It's what's it called? It's Earwig and the Witch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw a trailer for that, I think.
Yeah, of course they're not doing like the traditional animation.
Yeah,
they've
because
bumped it
now
up.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, it looks weird. It's not Studio Ghibli. It looks like it's made by almost the same people who did Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, but it
that's
is
the level
it is
of
Studio
animation we're
Ghibli.
talking about.
Yeah, because it looks like a.
But it looks like they make a lot of references to other ones. Like in the trailer I saw, it was like, wait a minute, that looks like something from that movie. That looks like that other movie. Like, there's a lot of Easter eggs that I saw in the trailer, I think.
It looks like that Lupin the Third movie came out recently.
Wait, there is another one that came out?
Yeah.
Ooh. What? Lupin the Third. Not Ludwig von Drake, god damn it. At least I'm not looking at the Taco Bell menu again. Oh yeah, there is a weird...
I mean, doesn't it look like the same style?
Well, because the original one that was Hayao Miyazaki's like
First,
very
wasn't it?
original thing. What was it? The Castle of uh, Cagliostro or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Um. Oh, wait. Lupin the Third was originally a manga.
Yeah, it's a manga TV series. Yeah.
Well, hold up, because the way I understood it, Miyazaki fucking made the movie, and I read the description like it was his own original project.
He did,
So,
from how I understand it, he made it his own because it's not exactly like the series.
what is the new movie? The third movie. It's just called the first. Okay. Wow. It's Lupin the Third, the first. I
You're gonna hurt yourself, Stuart.
am. Wait, this has nothing to do with Studio Ghibli, though.
I know it doesn't have anything to do with Studio Ghibli. I just saw the animation style and it kind of reminded me of that.
Ah. So then, yeah.
That's what I was getting.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, anyway, while on the subject of Japanese movies, Joe, why don't you talk about the thing you sent yesterday? Or the day
Oh,
before, whenever.
jeez. Yeah, so Takeshi Kitano, who is one of the greatest, not just Japanese directors, but directors, period, and definitely one of my favorites all time, is supposedly going to make his last film. And the film, I've got to pull it up again because I've forgotten it.
Well,
The
anyway,
film will be called Neck, and it's based on
it's
a
based on
novel.
which is based on the historical texts about the unification of Japan that involves Oda Nobunaga.
Yeah,
Um, and
in
so anyway,
which,
the
yeah,
segue I wanted to
it
make was that all this time, I think since like the first episode of this podcast, I was like, hey, I'm reading this weird manga thing. It's called Path of the Assassin. And it was like when I saw the news, I was just like, "Well, hold on, this is exactly what I've been reading."
Hey, wait. Stuart, you can read?
Well, no, it's manga, so it's mostly pictures.
Okay, good.
My parents
dirty
make fun of me
pictures.
so much for that. They're like, "Oh, you're just reading picture books," and I'm like, "Okay, first of all, yes."
Yeah, but it's great art.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they portray Nobunaga's like famous general slash friend ish, Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Um, in the books in Path of the Assassin, Nobunaga usually hated him at first, and so this Takeshi Kitano movie is like the later part of Oda's life.
It basically culminates in his death.
Well, yeah. And so, um, about. Yeah, so by that point, the two were kind of sort of friends, but Hideyoshi usually liked to hang out with Hattori Hanzo and Ieyasu. He changed his name 3 fucking times, and I can't remember his last.
Tokugawa Ieyasu.
There we go. Because at first it was like Takachio Motoyasu, and he just changed it so many fucking times, and it was like, can you stop, please, sir? I'm trying to keep track of names here. It's like Game of Thrones all over again.
I mean, can you imagine if he had to change his name? Like, when you legally change your name now, you have to go through all the paperwork.
Yeah, I know. He's just like, from henceforth, I am Fred. And it's like, yes, Fred.
I mean, so, yeah. I mean, just the idea of doing something on that particular time period is fascinating because it is, when you read about that period, it is so rich in stories.
Oh, God, yes.
And people that it's just, it's like, how come it's like, why aren't there more movies being made about this? Because this is just, you could do it about anybody, like one particular person from this era.
The more I think about it, the more I realize like how vastly under. I've lost my train of thought, but anyway, like yeah, that era definitely does not get enough. Yeah, undervalued. There we go. But
I mean,
reading
I'm
the
sure
books,
that people in Japan probably have done several films at least touching on the era.
But if it's Japanese, it rarely makes it to the U.S. because anime titties,
which sucks. Yeah.
But anyway, the books and like the entire story of that era, I'm still watching Naruto and I'm still reading the books. And I'm like, hold up, I think I know where the inspiration came from for Naruto because there's puppets, they talk about shadow clones, there's a huge, massive war that's building up, and I'm like, what? I'm seeing so many similarities here.
And there is a great book that I read during, 2 summers ago, I read this book called African Samurai.
Oh yeah, the story of Yusuke.
Yeah, and it was just, anybody listening to this podcast or you guys, definitely go find it because it is honestly just fucking fascinating. I mean, just saw that title, it's like, oh, okay, this is definitely fiction. Then I pick it up and read the inside flap cover. It's like,
this is not fiction.
No, this is history.
Yeah. But that's what's really interesting is, they talk about how in that era, the like old age was, you're lucky to live past 40 just because of all the war going on. But then they also talk about how, like, oh, you're skilled because you've been training since you were, like, 3 years old. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, a 3-year-old. But it's even more impressive with, like, the African samurai, when I assume that he was probably around his 20s when he came to Japan, just because logic.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look. But by that point, so it's not like there is a real set in stone, like, verifiable historical record of him, especially after the assassination of Nobunaga.
Yeah.
But by the time he came to Japan, I mean, he had been trained as a mercenary, and he was the bodyguard to the head of the Jesuit order. It's like, holy shit.
Literally.
You've got this tall African guy guarding this big religious person, and then he comes to Japan. And I mean, Japan was a big seafaring nation, so they were getting people from all over the world. But
And he comes to Japan and goes, "Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Do you wish to take a pamphlet? We have many pamphlets. No, you do not want a pamphlet. Ah, well, you see, my hitman here will make you take a pamphlet." You
thank
can't
you,
tell.
Eddie Izzard.
Yeah, I've been listening to too much Eddie again.
Yeah, but anyway, the one last thing I want to say about it is I'm worried about the film because I really hate to see Takeshi-san to say it's his final film, or at least his final directorial film, because I just love the guy. I really do. But then the other part of it is, when you talk about him, he's definitely somebody who you say, oh, he's going to do this or he's going to do that, and he does his own thing. His career is just one giant middle finger.
Yeah, I know, but
people
that's
who
what's
try
so
to
great.
Figure out what he's doing.
It's like Japanese Tarantino, but better. Because Tarantino does his own thing, and half the time it doesn't really work out very well.
Well, it's just... he's definitely a director. If you watch any of his films, I mean, you can see stuff that's like, oh, yeah, this is a Takeshi Kitano film. But at the same time, it's like, wow, this is really different. Or he's definitely a director you watch just to see where he takes you. Because plot and character...
Well, and then there was that one time he was in Ghost in the Shell, but let's not talk about that one.
I'm not touching that because he didn't direct it. I mean, it's like if you watch, in Japanese it's Sonachine, in English it's Sonatine. The first, I want to say, third of the movie is a pretty standard Yakuza film, but the middle, it's just like this, I don't know, Japanese gangsters being like little children playing games on the beach, just sort of waiting for Godot or something. And then the last third reverts back to an actual Yakuza film. So, I mean, and you remember Kikojiro, so...
Oh, that's the one we watched. I was trying to look up the list of what it was, but...
You saw Kikujiro, and I don't remember how much you saw of Zaruichi, the blind swordsman Zaruichi.
I don't either.
I know you saw Kikujiro because you're like, oh, I actually like this.
Yeah, I really want to see more now, just because it's
I've
good.
seen all but 3 of his films. That one summer, it was, well, I'd watched 2 before then, but it was like, I was just constantly watching all he had to make. So anyway, if this is his last directorial film, I hope it's pure Kitano.
Yeah, just go out with a fucking bang.
Well, let's not say that, because if you watch a lot of his movies, that's kind of how his character goes.
Well, yeah, that's that's true. Yeah.
So anyways, Landon, do you have anything to share?
Share?
Yeah, share.
About what?
Anything?
I don't know. Movies, life in general.
Show and
How's your
tell.
sex life?
Oh yeah, we're doing a podcast. I forgot about that. All right. No, yesterday we celebrated Chinese New Year.
Oh.
We made dumplings and had some really good food. And then, the girls made bao. That turned out really
Wait.
well. But I watched a few movies. I did a Drunken Master, Legend of the Drunken Master, and then I thought that there was a new Ip Man that came out, Ip Man 4. I'm like,
Oh,
oh, I'm so excited to watch this tonight, and then I watched it, and I'm like, oh, I've already seen that. So
love it when that happens.
yeah, so I was a little disappointed about the fact that I'd already seen it, but it's still a great movie. I love the Ip Man series, so I would recommend that to anybody who likes kung fu movies.
Yeah. I've been meaning to watch them. So it was basically Chinese Day at your house.
Yeah.
I think we're in the year of the ox, right?
Yes. Moo.
That's what your mother said last night.
Rough bow wow would have sufficed. It's not what
Oh,
your
she
mother
likes
said
it
last
rough, does
night.
she? Oh, man.
What a patron.
I hope they do at least one more of those.
They should.
Yeah, in honor.
SNL Jeopardy in heaven.
Yes! There you go.
They'll have dead celebrities.
Dead celebrities.
Dead celebrity. That's a first.
Trebek is dead too, so
Yes,
Yeah.
they died a week apart, remember?
yeah, that's right.
All the memes that were just like,
fancy
well,
seeing
well.
you here, Trebek.
Yeah.
That was going across Facebook. It's like, this is pure gold.
Yeah, it's just like, wow. Just wow. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, so we didn't mention, but the Super Bowl was absolute shit.
Uh,
I don't know. I had a good time.
I mean, it was great to see the Bucks win, just because I got to root for the Bucks. Because
Joe, you're a
I-
filthy
I-
traitor.
oh yeah, sue me. Yeah, go ahead, cornhole me, tar feather me, whatever. Hey, it's not my fault the Chiefs didn't measure up.
I love how all the radio
holy shit,
ads.
how many fouls for holding can you get?
I didn't watch any of it, so I wouldn't know. But all the radio ads when I'm at work now, they're like, we want to congratulate the Chiefs for another great season. Yeah, we came up a little short, but here's to next year and the year after.
I mean, I feel bad, but because on the one hand, it's like this, I actually want to watch a game. I don't want to be a one-sided victory, but on the other hand, it's like, come on, guys, you shot yourself in the foot, and then you shot yourself in the other foot. And then you fell on the fucking gun and blew a hole in your stomach.
My tummy hurts.
My tummy
What?
hurts.
But no, let's talk about the ads. Let's talk about the ads.
Again, I didn't see anything,
Wow.
so yeah.
Wow. I thought you would have enjoyed the Matthew McConaughey ad.
The flat Stanley looking thing,
Yeah.
and
I thought you would have enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Because it was a Doritos commercial, and yeah, he's a flat Stanley, and he reaches in to grab his Doritos from the vending machine. He gets in the vending machine, he eats a Dorito, and the whole thing is Doritos 3D or whatever.
oh yeah.
And then he becomes 3D, and he's stuck in the fucking.
Ha.
But there was a little caption on the screen that said, I don't know, it was something stupid like, this won't actually make you 3D or whatever. Oh, don't try this if you're 3D. That's what it was.
Well, all the flat earthers out there will probably attempt it.
Well, probably.
And hopefully they all get stuck in vending machines and die.
Evolution, man.
Exactly. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Actually, you'd
I
have to
mean,
be pretty fit and athletic to reach into a vending machine these days.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Landon, did you have a favorite?
No, I really wasn't paying attention. I was busy cooking throughout most of the Super Bowl.
And eating hot ones.
Yeah, I was doing hot wings.
Making your friend yell at your child for how hot it was.
It was great.
Oh man, you really need to
I mean-
start a channel for that. It'd be so good.
I mean, Landon looked like he could actually hold it in a bit.
Apparently
Yeah.
not, though.
It
said
was hurting.
kinda.
It was hurting, but yeah, it tastes so good. I don't know what it is. I mean, the last dab, the Apollo, it hurts, but it just tastes so good.
It
that
hurts
it's
so
going back
good.
for more.
Yeah, it's just like that song, you know?
Oh,
What, you've never heard that song?
Yeah, but I can't think of the lyrics right now.
Come on, the lyrics you need to remember.
There we go.
It's so good.
sometimes
Come on, baby, make it hurt so
Oh,
good.
God.
Sometimes love don't feel like it should, but it hurts so good.
Just turned into like
Yeah.
Bob Seger for a minute there.
What?
You just turned into Bob Seger for a second there.
I'm sorry, I'm a little off tune this morning.
Yeah, a little, sure.
Fuck off! Eat a cock! Eat a cock with hot sauce on it.
Well, what was the stupid...
Landon, that's your cue.
What was the name of that building in the Jay and Silent Bob? It was like Cock Grabbers or something.
yeah, it was
Oh my god.
supposed to be like a fried chicken place that didn't sell fried chicken.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Cock munchers,
Yeah, I think so.
something like that.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah.
And then the like coming soon signs is just like, oh, that's despicable. Because it wasn't spelled with an O.
And there were two M's.
Yeah. Ugh.
But
Oh, and Chris Hemsworth was in it.
Yeah.
who wasn't in it?
Well, because in like the outtakes or whatever, it was like, "Hi, I'm Chris Hemsworth, hologram again. Rules still apply. Don't hump the hologram. You'll burn your bits off. Fuck this movie." Basically.
Oh my gosh.
Like I turned into Jim Jeffries just then.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Fuck it, I'm Jim Jeffries, and today we're doing a podcast. Fuck it. That just about sums up him.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. You're all a bunch of
There we go.
Yeah.
That's was it 2, 3, or 4 right now?
I don't care, I'm not counting because fuck Disney.
Well, I'm just making a score sheet for later on.
I think you're still up there.
Oh yeah, I know I am. There's no
You wanna just run a few more by me
Competition.
since it's like free for all right now, just to really boost your numbers in case anyone does have an official scorecard later on.
Okay, let's see. Who do I really want to? Who do I want to? I'm trying to think.
Was that supposed to be one, Landon? Because Discord really fucked it up.
What? Why does it sound? The first time you said that, it sound. I don't know why, but it's like you were a little kid asking for syrup or something.
Aunt Jemima.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I watched well, twice actually. I watched In Bruges with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson and Ralph Fiennes.
What was it?
In Bruges, like the city in Belgium, Bruges.
Oh wait, there it is. 2008.
Was it 2008? Wow.
I think I've seen that.
It's really hilarious and really poignant, and it's like wow, because it's like two hitmen are sent to Bruges after one of them, while he's doing a job killing a priest, he kills a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like holy fucking shit, and you know he's suicidal and whatever, and but it's like there is honestly a bonus feature on the DVD where it's like fucking Bruges, and it's just a collection of all the swearing they have in there. And
So
at the
basically,
end of
the
it,
Austin
Colin
Powers
Farrell is
bit.
like, "Geez, he swears a lot, don't he?"
So basically, the Austin Powers bit where it's like, the Dutch, the windmills, waffle-eating, staring bastards.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just full of hilarious moments, especially where like Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell's voices go up a register or whatever. Because there's a point where he's like, okay, so Colin Farrell is going to shoot himself in the head, and Brendan Gleeson was going to shoot him, but he comes up behind him, he's like, don't! And he's like, what you doing? Nothing. Were you going to shoot me? No, I wasn't. And they get in an argument. He's like, what are you doing trying to kill yourself? Because I was going to kill myself. No, you can't. Who says I can't? I mean,
They're after me Lucky Charms!
Pretty much. And yes, there is a midget in the movie.
Yeah,
There
when I
is a
googled
midget.
it, the IMDb came up with plot keywords: dwarf, Irish hitman, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Magically
Good.
delicious.
Yeah, because Colin Farrell's character, he hates Bruges. He absolutely hates it. All he wants to do is drink and probably kill himself. But at one point, he's like, they're filming something. We're filming midgets. Brendan Gleeson's like, I want to go look at these buildings. He's like, fuck you. You're filming midgets. And at one point, Colin Farrell walks up and he's had cocaine, so his eyes are big and everything. He's like, he looks at the midget. He's like, would you like to do some cocaine? And Brendan Gleeson comes up and his eyes are huge. He's just staring. He's like, we also have some ecstasy. And some acid.
Oh man, I feel like this would have been. This pretty much plays out the way you're describing it, like a real life cartoon.
I mean, it's just fucking hilarious. And, Ralph Fiennes, his characters, well, as Brendan Gleeson puts it, he's like, I love you, but you're such a and fuck you, and fuck your kid. And he's like, hey, retract that statement about my kids. It's like he's mad at him for calling them, but then he basically says they're.
Yeah. Oh
It's
my
just,
god.
oh my gosh, it
I
is
need to
so
find this.
hilarious. And I think you would probably like it because at one point they're in a building looking at paintings, and they're looking at these paintings by Hieronymus Bosch.
Ah.
So yeah.
I do love me a good Bosch.
Oh, and also there's a part where they're talking about, guys they killed and they kind of regret killing. And Brendan Gleeson's like, there was just this one guy, and he came at me with a bottle trying to defend his brother. I feel bad because he was 50 years old and he was a lollipop man. And Colin Farrell's like, well, he had a bottle. If he had hands, it would have been different. He's like, well, hands can be a weapon. He could have known karate. He's like, karate? I thought you said he was a lollipop man. He's like, he was. Well, why would he have known karate if he was a 50-year-old lollipop man? Like, I'm trying to talk about something serious, and you're coming on with your fucking stuff about lollipop men knowing fucking karate. What was he, Chinese?
Oh my god. Of the 161 Google reviews, like an overwhelming majority have this at 5 stars, so.
Oh, yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I need to track this down now.
I kind of want to watch it again.
What?
I want to watch it again.
Oh, yeah.
See
I
if
had
the
to watch-
library has it.
Yeah. I think they do, yeah. Other than that, I watched, David Cronenberg's The Fly. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
You might not want to eat before or after for a little bit. I mean, Cronenberg is one fucked up dude.
Wait, wasn't the 1986 one actually done by... Didn't Mel Gibson have something to do with one of these?
I don't think so.
The 86
I don't think so.
Didn't that have Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah,
Yep.
Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis.
Yeah.
It's definitely Jeff Goldblum doing something completely different from Jeff Goldblum.
That's a first.
But
For
it's still
better
got
or
the
worse.
Goldblum flair.
Oh my god, speaking of Jeff Goldblum, when I was hanging out with my uncle like a month ago, he likes to watch westerns. And, oh shit, I can't remember what it was called now.
Fuck. Was it Silverado?
Yes!
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, Jeff Goldblum's in this?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I was so confused.
Be very confused.
There were a lot of other names that I recognized too. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I just see the credits on screen at the beginning. It's just like, he's in this? He's in this? What the fuck?
Yeah, John
What?
Cleese is in the movie.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He plays the sheriff. Oh, it was
Yeah.
so good.
Danny Glover,
Yeah.
Kevin Costner.
And actually, the
Yeah.
funny thing about Danny Glover is right after, like, we saw him in the movie, then it cuts to a commercial break, and oh, there's Danny Glover talking about Medicaid.
That's so strange.
Yeah, I actually watched Silverado a couple of months ago. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun movie. I think I had to watch it like whenever it was on TV. There was I don't know how old I was. I was probably like junior high or whatever, but whenever it was on TV, I just had to watch it. So I probably saw it probably a couple times a week there for a month. Yeah. It's a good movie.
God.
Fun time.
Yeah, it's a great way to spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. So yeah, The Fly, great, really, really good movie. Really fucked up, pure Cronenberg.
Yeah.
What
Um,
Cronenberg movie isn't fucked up though?
Rude.
Really, I've heard people say that one is fucked up.
Nah, I'd say it's pretty mild, but
Oh, well,
unwatched.
speaking of fucked up movies, at work a couple weeks back, somebody started talking about the human centipede, and immediately I was just like, okay, bye.
Oh, gee.
And then I
Yeah.
overheard the rest of the conversation. One of the coworkers knew of it, the other one didn't, and they're like, what's the human centipede? And keep in mind, these are both women. And the one who knew about it was like, think 2 girls, 1 cup. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's
And the other one was just like, oh, okay. And I just went like, huh?
Moving on from that. Have either of you guys seen Face Off?
yeah.
No.
Oh, I think you'll enjoy it, Stuart.
It's a good movie.
It is a great time. I mean, it's just so much fun.
One of the few
It
good
is.
Nick Cage films, right?
I don't know about that, but I know it's a good Nick Cage film, and it's actually a good John Travolta film.
Wait. Hold on. When I googled it,
Yeah.
it just was like Face Off sequel?
They're gonna supposedly remake it, which I think, or a TV series, which I think is a bad idea.
Yeah, horrible idea.
Yeah,
They should leave it alone.
because how the fuck are you supposed to remake a John Woo film? I mean, John Woo is the fuck. He's on the He's the Mount Rushmore of action movies, just himself.
He is the base that supports the rest of the actors' faces.
Well, no, I mean he's his own fucking monument, except it's blown up and riddled with a ridiculous magic number of bullets,
So, I love this
and it has
headline.
dubs.
This Deadline article, it's like, Face Off facelift to be delivered by Godzilla vs. Kong director. And I'm just thinking, okay, that's gonna be...
Don't do it.
Don't do it, yeah.
If they made it a sequel, that would probably work, but a remake...
No, not even a sequel, I think, would work.
Probably not.
I don't
No,
think so.
they should just not touch it.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
so speaking of Nick Cage, what was that weird one? Willy's Wonderland, that should be out now, right?
I think so.
Not Warner Bros. God damn it, my mouse just, like, decides to fucking hover over stuff. Okay, it is out now. Came out yesterday.
Okay, so probably see it.
Oh, man. It's classified as a horror thriller.
It should probably also include comedy, just because
Yeah.
of Nick Cage in there.
What? I love this review. It's so... Oh my god. I'm just gonna post this in the Discord and you guys can read it, on your own time. Think
Alright.
back to like 2012 when people would post like weird broken English things. This is one of those.
Okay, that's worrisome. Where's 5 minutes of people left? Entire ready of 20.
Mostly 5-star reviews too. Oh, there's a 4-star.
Knock. I'm sorry. Knuckles Cage?
Yeah, they just randomly. So I can't find any like.
Apparently, this person has a huge hard-on for Nick Cage. Or not Cage, I guess.
or
Were they trying to
Knuckles.
say Knuckles Cage? Because they want Cage to knuckle them?
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if my sexuality. Weasel Man. Importance of periods and commas.
Oh god.
He actually says, quote, I accidentally popped a half chub with the part where Knuckles Cage plays with his pinballs. End quote.
I know. Oh god.
What is this? Landon, are you reading this? Fucking hell.
Oh my
Thank you,
god.
Knuckles.
Oh my god, now everyone's already calling for a sequel. Although, from what I
Question asked above all: how many T-shirts does one company could only absolutely possibly own?
There's not even a question mark.
Oh
No.
my god. So, most of the reviews are pretty positive, so... Oh, there's a 1-star review.
There's
Oh,
always
there's
going
always gonna be one.
review.
Oh, there's another one.
There's always that one guy.
Then there's the 3-star reviews, and I don't know how to feel about those, because you know someone takes their life a little too seriously when they leave a 3-star review.
Now I'm gonna hide all my reviews.
Oh my
Why
god.
so serious?
You either
Star
really
reviews.
love it or you really hate it. A 3-star... Oh, Jesus.
Let's be honest, though, the star rating doesn't necessarily work.
No, it doesn't.
We do a 3-star rating on some movies and be like, it was okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now this person... 1-star review by Kaylee Woodall. All of the good reviews are from people that haven't seen any new movies since quarantine started. This movie is horrible. Horrible physics, storyline, continuity, etc. I feel like I just watched an 8th grade movie project. They really didn't pay Nicholas enough to speak.
Okay.
But yeah.
I guess. I don't know what to say to that.
So yeah, I was right that it looked like a Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff, apparently. Oh man. 10 out of 10, it was epic
Yeah.
pog sauce. Wait, Nicolas Cage doesn't speak the entire movie, apparently.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Probably a good thing, to be honest.
Because, I mean, sometimes.
Here you go, Landon. This person says it's hands down the best B movie out there, so...
We'll see about that.
He's gonna go test it out.
They've never seen my work.
Are we talking about the one we made?
Yeah.
As long as it's the one with the pickle, that one's funny.
Oh, the pickle.
There are people out there who've never seen it and are probably like, these sex fiends.
Yeah, it's just like, if you're just now tuning in, go way, way back, like 21 episodes, and we actually talk about the Pickle movie. Did that
Good
ever
old
actually
cheese
have.
pickles.
Did we ever title that? Was it.
I think it was a
Yeah, I think we
separate.
called it catfish.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I know Stuart called it catfish. I know that different people gave it different titles, I think.
Yeah.
Because, everybody had to edit it on their own, and I think I just called it awkward.
Did I post that on my
I don't think
YouTube
you did.
channel?
Did you?
Damn it, I need to go and find that. That's a lost tape there.
I was going to say, I bet you if you put that up, a lot of people would get a lot of likes.
Oh my
I
god.
think I have a copy of my editing somewhere.
I don't remember where mine went. But, of course, you have to include the blooper.
Oh yeah.
Or bloopers.
The whole thing was a blooper, basically.
Pretty much.
Oh man. Wow, well,
And
we
then-
certainly had fun this episode because it's already an hour and 6 minutes, so.
Really? Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is I have 4 more minutes to get a few extra or in there.
Yep.
Okay. So I watched In the Name of the Father, starring the always great Daniel Day-Lewis, the wonderful, amazing late Pete Postlethwaite, and the beautiful and, of course, talented Emma Thompson. Takeaway of the movie is the Irish are getting fucked in the ass by those the British government and those the IRA. Let me see. What else am I thinking about?
Oh yeah, how was the KU game recently?
Fucking hell.
No, I thought we actually won this last one.
Yeah, we actually, there was no excuse not to win the last one because it was Iowa State and their record was like 2-12. And we're playing them again today at 2:00. So
Why are we playing them again?
where if we lose to these guys, get those waffles out of your. For fuck's sake! I've seen 6th graders who can play basketball better some days.
Oh my god.
Come on, Bill! There's a bunch of kids who come to your fucking summer camp who could probably handle a ball better.
Yeah, but
these guys can handle their own balls.
Yeah, but the 6th graders sure as shit can't handle ice cream cones.
Well, no, but at least they probably can handle it better a lot longer than some of these basketball players. Come on.
Oh my god, when we worked one of those fucking summer camps.
That was hell. That was hell. That was like getting it up the ass in hell without spit.
I love how when we first moved into our room, I pull the desk back and I'm like, is that a fucking owl pellet?
That summer was interesting.
Yeah, it was. Oh, man.
Also because one day it's like, okay, I have to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. So Stuart, Amira, can you just watch the desk while I go use the bathroom? I come back and they're talking, what? Catherine the Great sex life?
Oh, yeah!
It's like, what the hell?
And also how Jayhawk Boulevard has been used in a porno.
Yeah. Landon, do you know this?
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, Stuart, tell him this.
I can't remember the actress's name, but it was like,
Linda
it was
Lovelace.
Linda Lovelace runs for president. and they use
Yeah.
Jayhawk Boulevard as like the inauguration parade thing. And it's just like, wow, KU really hid that one from us.
I think
Hey,
Lawrence hit
yeah, I think I knew about that. But I didn't know it had Linda Lovelace. Didn't she do Deep Throat?
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because that was one of my favorite T-shirts on Meet Joe Dirt. It said I choked Linda Lovelace.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot that.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a great
Jesus.
T-shirt.
That's a great advertisement. If Lawrence had that as made that an attraction, it's like, oh, this is where Linda Lovelace filmed this, and it's like, if we had that instead of, I don't know, some other.
I did find one of those stupid fucking signs where it's like, in this spot, 180 years ago, nothing happened. And I'm just like, fucking great.
Yeah, it's like, come on, do something to boost people in. It's like, here, Linda Lovelace stood here, not some, I don't know, spastic waffle. Tying their shoes.
Linda Lovelace stood here. She blew a dude over here.
I mean, holy shit, it's like history. Come on, people. Clean all the dumb shit out of your ears.
You did say come on, people. Which way are you spelling that?
C-U-M.
And on that note, we're wrapping things up. Roll the music. Bye.
Out.
Go to class, Landon.
They shot Carnival of Souls in Lawrence.
Yeah.
And they had like the pieces of like the slabs from an organ.
Oh
Yeah, it's in the video store. That's right.
That's right. Yeah, Liberty Hall music.
Yep.
Yeah, movies.
Yeah.
So that's to mild out the Linda Lovelace. Lawrence is not just famous for a porno.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have a history of like, we do porn here?
Yeah, but
I mean, it depends on the porn.
I mean, there is the Nebraska Coeds website, so.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
I figured I'd just point that out, Joe.
Shut up. And Stuart, next time you're on there, just be careful whose ass you might see.
What, yours?
You never know.
Oh, God. Let me get the lube.
Okay, and with that, cue the music.
Yep, bye.
Yeah, Landon, take us out.
Drunken Kansan and Butts.
Alright, we'll see you next week.
So.
Us.